I'm trying to do as many videos as I can. This video is about the Illuminati and how I'm coming out to the public that I'm being harassed by celebrities. And if someone don't do something about it, I'm trying my best not to go postal. But when you being picked on, people I swear these people that have money, they like picking on people that have less money than them. Okay, they're unrighteous bullies. Like they won't pick on somebody that got money. The ones that got less money is the ones they're trying to bother. Because whatever reason, I don't know. All I know is I want them to leave me alone. So my ex-husband, my first off, my stepfather, which is a very demonic person, and that I really want to stop harassing me and to leave me the fuck alone and to stop calling my phone. I've tried to file restraining orders on some of these people, and since some of them live in Michigan and are still calling me and are visiting down in the state that I moved to, the judge, stupid judge, and this is something that I'm trying to get people to do. Criminal report writing should be allowed online. Like you can't file criminal reports or restraining orders online from whatever state that it happened in. So the judge said that I have to go back to Michigan, which do you know how much that costs? Okay, first off, I lost everything because I caught COVID, had to be in the hospital for a while, and then they want to come tear my stuff up. So my half sister that lives here is a demon, is my stepfather's demon. Okay, and I'm so sick and tired of trying to explain to my children why this bitch is a demon. Okay, my children, I don't give a fuck if you don't understand because I don't care. This is my life we're talking about, and I'm trying to help not just my life but yours too. Like these motherfuckers, and now tried to set me up and tried to murder me on a few occasions. So I don't know what fantasy life some of you all are living in where you think that your family really cares about you. Family members can be the real demons, okay? Just like friends can. But more than likely, you'll have an honest person that's a friend, and before you have a family member. I don't know why. That's just what I've seen and been a witness to testify. Now, my ex husband, straight demon, and I'm not going back to him. Tell my stepfather and my father to please, and my mother, because she going to jail too. These people are trying to send me to jail when they should be in jail. People really need to watch my videos and see what's going on because this may be happening to you. You might know somebody that is explaining the same situation to you that you come across in your family or friendship or out on the street. And my ex-husband family is very dangerous, very ruthless, very demonic, very conniving and deceitful and kind artist people. So, some people set up businesses just so they can get over on smaller people, try to get big where they can start taking advantage of little people. Just like this guy that's on this picture, Little Scrappy. And, I don't know um, about Brat's situation or how she more, very much into her personal life. All I know is that my ex-husband told me that some of these members are vice lords. And here it is, and it's like every person that my ex-husband or Jay-Z life that is in their life, they destroy life. P. Diddy, okay? Uh, because even though Mary J. Blige is doing well financially, and is making a lot of money, look at her personal life. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, you have to sacrifice something. Either you be a really great star and you have no personal life, no love, no one you can trust. She don't have no kids. She don't have nobody in her life really, but she look good and she got money. Who cares? It's like, and then with me, I have a lot of rotten piece of shit as family members and that really can't trust. And these motherfuckers keep destroying my property and trying to send people to fuck up my money. So, and it's because I don't want to be a celebrity. I don't want, and they're trying to force me to, why don't you sing, or why don't you dance, or why don't you do something? No, thank you. I know what that life involves. Just before Will and Jada was really big in the industry as a couple, my ex-husband had told me he already had a celebrity lowdown that they were swingers. That she go both ways, and so do he. A lot of them Hollywood people have to go both ways in order to make big money. I still look at it. He ain't even worth what, $1 billion. They're not even $1 billion couple. So think about how much Jay Z and Beyonce souls they had to sell, and corruption they had to commit, and people they had to violate or kill or whatever in order to get where they are. Look, this guy right here, he died September 5th, 2024. Rich Homie Quan did a show at my ex husband. Young Buck did a show. And my ex husband, shortly after, he was cut from 50 Cent label. So, my ex husband is a real shady person, just like Jay Z, just like P. Diddy, just like Dr. Dre, just like, what is his name? Big Suge. Okay. All these individuals are demon out ass men. Will Smith, he probably a demon. He appears in his exterior looks like a decent, like rounded kid, you know, neighborhood guy. But that's not what Jada describes him to be. That's not what his ex-wife described him to be. That's not what other videos of witnesses describe him to be behind closed doors. And they look for people to oppress and try to and then young men to so-called groom. Don't come trying to knocking at my door trying to groom none of my young black boys, my black sons. I went with a demon. Didn't know it because my stepfather was one, and so was my mother. And my mother, she has intimacy or whatever with celebrities. She married she act like she was happy, or proudly say, yeah, I sold drugs too, like your father or whatever. Must have not been too good because, based upon her exterior, some things could look a lot better, is what I'm trying to say. So, some of these, white people, they like to come in our neighborhoods with their drugs and their guns and try to make it look like, it's this big lifestyle when really you selling your soul. They're trying to implement us back into some form of slavery. And, my own brother, tried to sell me. How low is that? Ex-husband, like, bitch is not paying attention to you, trying to focus on her life, trying to be happy because she wasn't happy with you and you didn't make her happy and you can't make me happy, but maybe somebody else can. But he over here cock blocking, destroying my property, threatening me, harassing me. He's not a good person. He's not a good person. Okay. And my father is not a good person either. I am surrounded by a lot of demons. And I'm making this video because, It has. I have to get my story out there. I've wrote books about my situation, and a lot of my books were kind of rushed. Like I really haven't had time to sit down and really go into a lot of detail, but had to push something out because if I'm being stalked, harassed, and they've tried to murder me a few times, at least something's being said. Unless this guy probably don't nobody know what happened to Rich Homie Quan and who murdered him and who are the enemies surrounding in his life. They try to push us to be celebrities, but you got demons in your friend base and family base that the public doesn't know about. And that's what my situation is. My sister, and I'm trying to tell my children, that's why I made this video. She tries to act like to them that she's this loving sister and supportive. Well, we see her, sometimes help you with your bills. My bills wouldn't be fucked up if it wasn't for her and her fucking mother and father in the first fucking place. Okay. So, let's get that straight. It is some demon ass family members that will try to knock you down for hatred. Like, bitch, I didn't even know you didn't like me. What problems did we have? You sure didn't act like it. I don't recall saying nothing bad to you. I don't recall you saying nothing bad to me. Fake snakes. These snakes that be hiding, not in the grass, up under the goddamn ground, if you know what I'm talking about. The devil's demons. Do you understand? Fuck snakes, bitch. You can see a snake. These are demons. Okay? And like I said, I'm sitting here conducting my life, taking care of my responsibilities, paying my bills, focusing on my business, not no gossiper, have never been a gossiper, don't come to your house trying to, belittle you or tell you what you need to do and what you not. I don't do any of that. I stay at my house, minding my own. I'm like, my brother, he came over, and that's this. I'm a, and people in my family really need to learn how to mind their own business because this nigga could have been gone for sleep for a long time right now. Okay, like permanent sleep. And people really need to mind their own business and stay in their own lane and get out of people's life and stop harassing people and stop trying to come over somebody's house, trying to boss up or tell somebody what to do and ain't even in your place and nor has a person, like this is a fake relationship. Like this nigga a hater behind, he wearing a mask. Okay. And some of y'all really need to pay attention to what's hiding behind that motherfucker's mask. Okay. And you'll start seeing that some of these people that's in your family are your demons. Don't even know it. Don't even know that you enemies. Didn't even never get into an argument. Did nothing happened. But this person wants to be a demon to you. This person wants you to die and have no reason. Do you understand? So my brother, he came over my house and just fake as hell. Okay, one of the reasons why I'm fired from Wayne County Sheriff Department. All these years, as long as they get to come over your house and see what you're doing or who in your life, then there's no problems or issues. Do you understand? That's the Illuminati. Okay, so my brother, half brother. Okay, yeah, you need help with your bills. Help me plenty of time with my bills, plenty of times. Okay, and I've helped him at times, but he helped me not have money, so he should help me with my bills. Okay, and didn't know none of it, but he started acting funny, and For whatever reason, my family started, yeah, don't ask us to borrow any more money for whatever reason. Come to find out, it's because I won't go back with my ex husband, which is his family member. Bitch, found out. Mm-mm. You don't want to help me with my bills no more because you know I ain't never gonna. You found out I'm not going back to him. See, they tried to murder me the first time, but I didn't know behind closed doors. That's that's why my black 20 2000 black Mercury Stable got totaled in a car crash because they found out that I was about to leave him. Okay, so they start acting all funny because I don't want to go with my ex husband. Look what my ex husband responsible for doing, setting up people like this. Who's to say this wasn't a good person? He did now. Who's to say Young Buck ain't no good person? He offered 50 Cent record label. Look a little scrappy life since then. How many different baby mamas he got now? Look at him and Bambi situation. Look at Brad life now. She gay. She wasn't gay then. And my ex husband, he tried to force this is what I'm talking about. These men are demons. These Illuminati trying to force women to be gay or to do gay things. Jay-Z, look at his mother. She how many kids she had? Four? And then all of a sudden now she gay. My mother, she had 5 kids. She told me she slept with women. She didn't say she was forced though. They trying to force me. And then they tried to force me to be with gay men. My ex-husband bisexual. Okay? And maybe this guy found out. My ex-husband showed me video footage of of so-called straight rappers ain't so straight on video behind closed doors. I seen video footage of some of these men. I'm not gonna call nobody names because I'm not that type of person. Unless you bother me. And there's some individuals that are bothering me and I'm about ready to go on video and tell because you're gonna leave me alone. I don't have nothing to do with what that man is doing to you or anybody that you. I don't, that ain't none. That's not me. Okay, but you destroying my life like it is. Okay, and that's not gonna happen. Okay. So I want this man and his family out of my life, and I'm so tired of it. And the police, the law officials, they do not protect women and children like they should. They don't. They do not. They do a horrible job at it, very horrible. And even me and his relationship was set up. Okay, listen. So-called friend of mine named Chuck went out with him. My sister begged, cried. Half sister, the one I'm talking about. Let me get back to my brother before I jump up. I don't want to be all over the place and shit. But my half brother, after I moved to this house, he came up and he was like, "The family mad about at you. Why would you move into a house like this in the hood or whatever?" What you talking about? Y'all told me y'all weren't helping me no more. So what the fuck? Why are you over my house bothering me about where I live? And then I tell him, I'm like, excuse me, but this is what I can afford. Why are you bothering me about where I live, right? And why are you having this discussion in front of my children? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't step me to the side because they want to embarrass you in front of your children because they want to make it seem like you don't know what you're doing, you don't know how to make good decisions. Bitch, having stayed around instead of going to the military was a bad decision for me. I should have kept trying to go to the military and dropped Yeah, honey, I don't even know what I could have done. Like I said, they tried to kill me and totaled my car. These motherfuckers are demons. You hear me? Everybody says it about the Illuminati. Do you understand? These motherfuckers are demons. So they crashed my car, totaled it. The only person that could give me a ride to work was him, the one I was trying to get rid of. Isn't that crazy? And the only people who didn't know that I didn't have insurance was three people. No, five. My half sister, or possibly six, Angela, the one who I be talking about, she involved with some Illuminati stuff too. How I think she's forcing her son to have sex with me, and I seen him rape one of his brothers. And I had to tell her, you better, whatever it is, you better get your house in order because I'm so happy I stopped and came and seen why was one crying. My family got some issues, and I'm trying to get the fuck out of my fucking goddamn family. So, whatever protection, witness, whatever you need to put me in, I told them this when they flip, and they keep bothering me and keep bothering me, and now I got more charges on me. I'm trying to tell you, if shit go real south, it's gonna be because of the lawmakers down here in North Carolina did not do their job. You got me on video camera telling you I needed to be in a witness program. I said this. I said this. Okay? I said this on camera. And they still and these motherfuckers just keep thinking I'm playing around. Like, I guess she gonna go ahead and sign for, that porn contract, or she gonna go ahead and sign that rap contract, or she gonna be one of these video vixen. Am not. Don't put me in none of that shit. My mother and look, just like what is her name, Snooky. She said she came from a line of hoes in her family. Bitch, if you come from slavery, I think that's what happened to the slave women when they like. In order for you to get off this plantation, you had to sign a contract or some sole contract to be a hoe. I don't know. I don't know, but I don't give a fuck. All I know is it's stated in the Constitution that I'm free, and I'm gonna act like it, goddamn it. And you gonna get this bullshit out of my life. So I'm trying to come on camera as much as I possibly can because something needs to be done about my situation. These lawmakers don't know what the fuck they're doing. I don't even think they know how to help us black people. I really don't. That's how fucked up this law system with that Ku Klux Klan is. It's so fucked up. It's so deeply rooted with hatred. You got black folks that hate black folks. That's helping the cat. Listen, I know my master hung me, but I love him. Them type of motherfuckers. Those my ex-husband. This nigga said he hated white folks. And why is he with a white girl? And I said, I don't hate white. I've had white friends have not expressed hatred in any kind of way. My great grandfather white. So it is, but my family members have expressed hatred towards white people. So why am I being picked on? Right? Don't sound right, do it? My brother is in a so-called hate crime. I mean, hate organization with Ashra Kwesi and Muriel Kwesi. Look them up. How they talk about crackers and rednecks and all this kind of mess. I don't get involved in none of that. I'm like very down to earth and centered. I have black associates, I have white associates. I don't speak about racism in any kind of way. And I don't want my children, and that's not how I raise my children. And these people that are in my family are ruining my children. I'm lucky I ain't ruined. Out of all of the racist bullshit I had to grow up with, I'm very surprised that I'm not ruined. But my parents, I knew were very fucked up, so I didn't give a fuck what they said or thought. You know, you take it with a grain of salt. I took what they said that was good, and then what, or which was very little, and then all of the stuff that they said bad, I threw it up to the side and listened to what I felt was right. And what I'm trying to tell you is, I'm trying to do what's right. Is why I'm making so many videos, because I'm not being heard. Okay, I've made reports and complaints, and I'm not going to no mental hospital, and I'm not going back to no prison or no jail. Period. Now you need to send who need to go to prison and jail. One is Angela Lee, Alicia Lee, Hamisi Lee, Alan Lee, Larry Napier, Dare Napier, Malika Napier, Taiwan Whetstone, Jason Puryear, Jasmine Puryear, Dawn Puryear. Okay, some members of my ex-husband's family, both of his sisters, his mother, some of his uncles, his cousin, that want to call me and harass me. And the judge gonna say to me, I don't think that, he's trying to kill you. Bitch, you don't think that a man that was charged, and she, put it through as attempted murder, and it's good that she did, but these motherfuckers, I told the police here, and they wanted to send me to the mental hospital. That's why I said, fuck black men, bitch. I will never date another black man in life, because these lawmakers let black men pick on black women. I've been listening to so many cases where I've heard of black men raping their own children and have not been prosecuted. One woman told me that her father is just about to be released. He served a lot of years for touching her and her sister wrong. He should have served life. And some of them did. This man, he was a pastor. Do you understand what I'm saying? These white men, KKK, are protecting these sick, demonic ass black men. That ape movie, The Planet of the Apes, that shit is real. Okay, these ones that they were protecting, that's their apes, that's their monkeys. Okay, and it is some innocent people that are dying just so men could continue to try to make this horse. This man right here is the devil. And him and his daughter said a lot of stuff to me. And I get, my ex, and some people in my family that says a lot of stuff. And it seemed like, I'm going to say what I want because I believe I can get away with it, because I know some, Ku Klux Klan members that protect black demons, people, demonic people. So, and they pick on you and they tear up your property, and then you tell the police how mad you are, voicing this could have been a random crime. Bitch, I'm trying to tell you. I didn't say bitch though. I said, sir, I'm trying to tell you, I came from Michigan where they were bothering me, and now they're bothering me here. Do you think this? You don't think that it's just your imagination, bitch? If you don't get these fucking race ass cops to fuck out my god off the fucking planet. This is really, really big. This is so fucked up. I dealt with racist ass cops when I worked for the police department, so I know it was unnecessary codes being called. This person came across the red line, and I need to call a code and get them, manhandled and put into their cell when they didn't do a goddamn thing or say nothing. That motherfucker just having a bad day. Mm-mm. My father is demonic. This guy here, he said he worked. He said he worked for the government. He said he a psychotherapist. He said, and he showed me that he got an implant in his jaw from his dentist. So my father worked for the government. So did my father send this man? My father hates me because he hates my mother. Okay. These men, they like to have children by what they consider whores so that they can try to mistreat or use the children that they had them by because they don't care about them. It was for money or a profit or something like that. They just want to make money off of you or whatever. And especially black southern people don't care about really selling their souls and stuff. You like this, like I come from up north. A lot of this shit, this behavior of these black southern people, I just can't even. I can't coexist with them. They're very different. Black Southern American are different from Black Northern Americans. And it seemed like Black Southerners allowed a lot of bullshit that Black Northerners didn't and don't. So, my mother, she real ignorant bitch. And I'm sure she's given a lot of information. That's how these motherfuckers keep finding me. My half sister, and that's what I'm trying to tell them, like, how is these motherfuckers finding me? Because my half sister is, and my mother is telling them information about me, or my son, because he been acting different. He been acting real different. So I'm trying to close in on these three individuals who giving out information about me, my personal whereabouts and my information. I'm trying to figure that out. So this man need to be locked up along with my father. My father, he need to be locked up for not just these issues that I'm dealing with right now, but some past issues. And I'm gonna tell you, young ladies, what y'all really need to do. Um, I haven't had a chance yet to be doing my classes. I'm trying to get off and teaching master classes. And Iyanla Van Zandt, she taught me a lot. I will say that. But meditating, black women, all of them need to meditate. Every black woman, you need to meditate because some memories will come up about what has happened to you in your childhood that you need to know. Some of us have head trauma. You know what I'm saying? Like been over some corrupted family members' houses that dropped you on your head a few times, trying to make sure that you don't remember. Or, a stepfather that want to keep hitting you in your head and calling you stupid every day, even though you did nothing wrong or said nothing wrong. Why is a man hitting me on my head anyway or allowed to? Period. Because I have a stupid ass mother. So, that head trauma, that's real. They, not just football players, battered women and battered children. I make my children out, and it's like all of this has interfered with my life of me raising my children the way that I wanted to. We were meditating before this individual with his fucking ugly fucking face in my life that tried to send this bitch back to my life. Do you understand? Come to find out, this guy here was in town the same year that I met my ex-husband. Okay. This guy said his daughters went to Eastern University because, and I said that he knew my sister's name. How you know her name? They don't care. They gonna say what they want to say anyway. Who you gonna tell, right? This is why I said I'm making these videos. I'm trying to tell you, okay, that I said that I needed some protection. I said this. I said this. This bitch right here is a demon. Okay, that's how I met this demon, and so is my brother because he the one that introduced me, him and my stepfather, to this bitch. Okay, so it's a lot of these demonic cults trying to kidnap women in their organizations or cults. And I don't want to be in no cult. I ain't never tried to be in any of that kind of bullshit. Okay. People like to try to put themselves in too many different boxes or envelopes. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't fit in any and ain't trying to. And I want to be left alone. Or I'm going to make you leave me alone. Do you understand? And I'm not trying to go that route, but you gonna make me take it there. So I'm facing another charge, which and these dirty ass motherfucking goddamn cops down here again won't even listen. Okay, that mean who paying you, bitch? Who paying you? Somebody with some real money, right? Gotta be paying you. How much money do my father make? That's what I want to know. And is any money being put into his bank account or his wife's bank account that's unclaimed or his friends? That's what the FBI need to find out. Because I didn't contact them motherfuckers and they have not contacted me back. That's why I said this about to get ugly. And I'm trying not to. But it's about to. And my mother bitch ass, okay, why is this nigga over her house? You understand? And why did I see this man walking outside of my stepmother's mother house and also my stepfather's uncle house? Why? And why did this man, when I was driving with his daughter in the car with me, and we drove past my stepfather's uncle house, I said to her, this is such a right before we passed his house. Because I was like, something ain't right. Listen, I wasn't a police officer for nothing, bitch. Do you understand? I said, something ain't right. So let me say something. I said, this is such a beautiful neighborhood, isn't it? I love this neighborhood. I would love to move in this neighborhood. I was like, look at those pretty houses over there. Do you know that bitch wouldn't even turn to look? Why? Why wouldn't you turn to look at the beautiful houses? Because she felt guilty about turning and seeing that one of those houses that she knew, her and her father knew, a person that lived in. I tell you, bitch, I'm gonna kill. I'm trying not to say that word on video because I'm trying to get this video played. Then they cut a lot of my other videos. Okay. So it's some real shady stuff going on, and it's about to go down. Okay. Now I get my tax money. They keep trying to mess up my money. Like I said, they got another charge. They got warrants out for me right now. Listen, I've not sold not one book. And you want to tell me That's because I haven't had money to advertise. I haven't had the time to advertise about my situation. I done contacted every fucking news station. Do you know news stations? I believe they're told. That's why a lot of people are going to YouTube videos and YouTube news to find out what's really going on instead of their television news media system that's being monitored and um, approved of what is being put on TV and not. Listen, the devil is conniving. Do you understand that? How it's trying to terrorize, control, and murder innocent and put behind innocent black women. I was in jail with a whole bunch of black women that are innocent. A lot of them killing men. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? They should not be having no charge. These jails down here are fucked up and dirty and disgusting. It's disgusting here. I worked in Michigan jails. There's nothing like here. It is like third world country. And the police officers down here, I swear, that remember that movie called Life where Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence and the black man with the gun, he said, if you put a tote over that line, I'm gonna shoot your black ass nigga. That's what these motherfucker black officers act like down here. They just wish your black ass would act up. Don't even act up. Just blink an eye, bitch. So I can just spray you with some. I'm telling you, these motherfuckers down south or these black folks love the KKK. They love the KKK. They love them. Do you understand? Watching movies like that, I understand completely when I see a fucking monkey ass motherfucking door opener. I tell you, some of these black folks will put handcuffs on cockroaches for crawling on their master's porch. Do you hear me? Master, he was walking around with a knapsack and a bandana. So I thought that roach was gonna steal all our food in the house. So I had to put him in handcuffs, boss. I had to. I can't see a roach crawling around on my master's porch. Yeah, fuck the knapsack and the bandana. He looked dirty. He looked dirty. My ex-husband is real dirty, and his family is. I seen him be dirty to his own family members. He sold his own sister, full blood sister, bitch, a fucked up car. I'm like, why would you sell it to her? Why not? So we need the money to pay our bills. I don't give a fuck about her right now. She'll be all right. She got the money. That bitch ain't got no money. I seen her how she lived. Her kids came over my house with clothes on. It looked like they had on for for a whole month. I am not bullshitting. That's how nasty these kids' clothes was. Disgusting. I made all of them take showers. I washed all of their clothes. Like they got rashes on their skin that how they get rashes this bad all over their body. Okay, and his mother calls that sister the devil. Like I think that that bitch is the devil. What the fuck? Who says that about their children? To a bitch that fucked the the girl's father. Their father has a child with her sister, her older sister, and she want to call her children demons. She the demon. Why is you fucking your daughter, your fucking goddamn sister's husband, baby daddy, your baby, her baby daddy? What the fuck? If you don't get these fucking sick ass motherfuckers to fuck out my goddamn life, I don't know where these people come from. And their morals are so fucked up and screwed up. I didn't even know people had lives like that. I must be in the house a lot. I must be on my own little world. Cause god damn it, is America really fucked up? It really is. It is some really sick people out there. It is some really sick families out there. And my ex-husband, he come from one. My mother, she comes from one. I did not when I started hanging around her family and they started telling me about stuff that was going on in their family, had went on in their family, I was just flabbergasted. Flabbergasted. And my father's family, okay, my stepfather's family, and my stepfather, he wanted to talk about poor black people, how eh, he don't think black people should be on. He talk about black people that be on welfare. This black KKK man, like this drug addict that likes to live like he poor and want to say that his father owned a blood bank. Can't find his father nowhere in the system. I looked for his name, and his mother lived poor. His mother had roaches falling off of her fucking ceiling. We came come visit her house every year in Georgia. Just nasty, dirty, disgusting house. And you came from what? You came from money, and your mama house, she act like she can't clean, and that nobody in there act like they could clean either. But you say you come from something, and y'all act like y'all are so fucking disgusting and nasty. My mother, some of our parents will put us in some really stupid shit. And that's exactly what happened here. My father is stupid, and so is his family. And my mother is stupid, and so is her family. These motherfuckers are. And it's like you don't want to say that about Southern people, but Northerners used to talk a lot about down south black people or down south people, period. But mainly down south black people and how slow minded and ignorant they were and stupid. And, I think that it is true to a certain extent. And that's probably why these fucking goddamn, white men officers try to play me like I'm stupid. When I say I need protection and this, I give you enough information that you formed on all the information, your hypothesis that you formed should have been an intelligent one to remove me out of this situation because your fucking goddamn police station about to go down. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? And my father, with his stupid ass, I really can't stand a lot of these men that have children with stupid women and then think that that child is going to be stupid. Okay. Do you understand? It is some very it and it's like they're stupid too. As a matter of fact, they're demonic because they're trying to put on you like they don't want to accept the fact that you have some intelligence. So I'm still like, what's 4 plus 4? 8. Says I think somebody told you that answer was 4 plus 4. 8. Since again, I don't think that you're intelligent enough to come up with that equation. What is 4 plus 4? And I want you to be honest. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, it is some so smart motherfuckers that they so stupid that they are missing their reptilian brain is alive and very well, but the other side where the synapse don't have a spark, it is very dead. So, because we have two parts of our brain, reptilian and the non-reptilian, you have a lot of people that think reptilian, and reptilians, have some form of intelligence when it comes to being articulate, cunning, and adding addition and subtraction or whatever. That's just but when it comes to actually being that psychotherapist that reptilian was trying to con me. Okay, because some people need to understand that you have some motherfuckers that think like reptilians, and you have some people that think like higher up in higher intelligence, where all of our synapses are sparking. All of them have sparks. So, I'm really, really tired of talking to black people that have money and think that because I don't have money or didn't come from money that I'm stupid. um, so it is very irritating. It is these white people. I usually am not racist. And it is majority because my great grandfather was white, so I try not to be. Probably would have been a little bit racist. Um, so I try to have some kind of patience for you, other color, and it's vice versa. Okay. So I've seen stupidity on both ends, and it's very irritating on both ends. So, of how black people be trying to take advantage of either of other black people, and not sticking together and uplifting and supportive. Oh wait a minute, you kind of slow or let me try to see, or you're nice. Let me try to see what I can get out of you, or what story I could tell, or something. Just black people need to stop trying to be con artists and try to be more caring. So, especially these gang members, you want to have children with, there's different levels of gangs. There's the conservative, then the insane, and this country will try to drive you insane. And I'm trying my very best at being conservative. But when you talk about raping me or my children, you're going to make me bring it down a notch to that lower level. So, I don't try to act crazy. And some black people think that that's funny. To act crazy is funny. To act crazy, to be drunk, to be high is funny. I don't see anything funny in it. I don't. I mean, of course, have your fun, all of that, but this shit is on a different level, okay, of ignorance, and I don't want to be involved in any kind of ignorance. So, and I would like to be left alone. And in a minute, the nation is going to see how I want to be left alone. And I'm not trying to be, how do you say, aggressive, ignorant, abusive, but to be left alone means what? Peace. Like my spiritual brother, infinite waters, peace, joy, happiness, right? Because some black folks will test and test and test you to you need to tell them I didn't sign up for any pop quizzes, and I'm not about to take any of your tests, and I'm not about to jump through any of your hoops, and I'm not about to sign any kind of contracts. And I want you to get your stupid shit the fuck out of my life. So, some women are really, really stupid, and some women really, really need a pimp. Okay. My mother, I think she needed a pimp. And my stepmother, I think she needed a pimp. So, this world is getting really out of control with this pimp whole shit. It really is. It really is. And some of these men do not know how or when to stop leaving a woman, an intelligent woman. And she ain't got, if she kind, if she's sweet, these men can be such demons. And when women say they want to be left alone, then that's what you should do. Stop trying to get a good woman and have a whole bunch of kids out of her, and then she don't want to do what you say because you thought that giving her a whole bunch of kids would force her to do what you say because she don't have nowhere to go, and she don't. Why did you have a? These these family members are rotten. Like I said, this one crashed my car, and they tried to do that same shit down here. I had one guy that I found out he was a drug dealer and a Crip member. I don't know what it is with these men. Every black man seems like they're in a gang. That's why I don't want one. You see a whole bunch of white men in gangs. I don't. I don't even see every single one in the Ku Klux Klan. Do you see what I'm saying? So, but this guy, he found out because he paid my car notes that I was getting my car through a small dealership. Ladies, I'm gonna try to tell you right now. Don't. I want you to get to the point in your life where you don't need a man for nothing. Okay. And how you do that is every single black or poor girl After you get out of high school, go to the military, work out, eat little or nothing, because then they can't tell you, oh, you have a little bit too much body fat, like they told me, and I did. And I was only 120, 100, yeah, 120 pounds. Okay, but they told me that I was too much. I had to go to a different one. Don't just give up. Go to another recruiter. Keep going to a whole bunch of recruiters till all of them tell you that. Go to one out of the state. Do you understand? That's how corrupted this world is. That's how corrupted this Illuminati is. That's how corrupted the Freemasons and Eastern Stars are. That's how corrupted the KKK is. That's how corrupted our families are. Okay? Don't tell nobody what your plans are until you get to the military. If you poor, don't tell nobody what your plans are until you get to the military. And then call them and tell them. Because that's what they try to do, get the poor ones and try to make them do what they want you to do or be with who they want you to be with. And then they try to force you to be who they want you to be with. My ex-husband, we ain't even compatible. My first son and me and him weren't even compatible. A Cancer and Sagittarius not compatible. Sagittarius is and Taurus is not compatible. Not compatible. A lot of you people really need to do your astrology, birth charts, your natal chart. Put your date in there. Get your birth certificate. Always keep a photocopy and an email color copy of your birth certificate, your license, front and back, and your social security card. That way, you always good, because a lot of jobs you have to have social security card, birth certificate, the color copy. Okay, if you need to, like I was saying in another video, get a PO box. You know what I'm saying? Pay your PO box for a year. It's like $100. I don't know, for a PO box. You can get online PO boxes now, virtual PO boxes. If you don't trust nobody in your family, get a PO box. Some banks have boxes that you can rent and put personal things in. What I'm saying is, we live in a world where we know is a God, right? We also know and should know and act like there's a devil. Like I said, I've had family come over my house saying shit that don't even make sense, and I have no idea what was his intelligence, where it went to make him act the way he did, and talk to me like that in front of my children, that their own father didn't even talk to me like that in front of. You know what I'm saying? At least he waited till my kids went to sleep, and then, want to say what he got to say smart. You know what I'm saying? Or wait till the kids out of the room to say something smart. This bitch thought it was okay to say whatever the fuck he wanted to say in front of my goddamn kids. And my kids, they're young, and it's like I'm trying to get them to understand that it is, even though you feel like that and that's not what you see, if your parent tell you that somebody is demonic, could you please trust them? Could you? I'm trying to not just get you out of me out of a situation. I'm trying to get you possibly out of a situation too. Because see, they didn't always act like that. And then later down the line, they started showing more and more of the true colors. Demons try to hide themselves, and then once they think that they have you trapped, then they start revealing themselves more and more, and their true intentions, behaviors. So my brother, my half brother, is a demon. So is my stepfather. Read some of my books, please, and you'll hear some of my stories. Watch all of my videos. Please spread my videos like wildflowers. Like and subscribe. Tell as many people as you possibly can. But it's real. People are getting innocent. People are getting murdered in the industry. People that they are forcing. They trying to force. They're trying to force me to go into the industry. They're trying to force me to. They were trying to force me to be with certain celebrities. Okay, and because I don't want to, and I don't want to be somebody arm candy that's a wicked man, you are harassing me. Like I got time for this. You fuck up my life. So, basically you just gonna fuck up my life and try to tell me, bitch, listen, this is what I said. Period. Point blank. And I'm gonna say, listen, I'm trying to tell you that maybe you wanna evaluate your thoughts and what you just said to me. Period. Because you don't know me. And based on this conversation and our dealings, I don't think that you do. I really don't think that you really want to know me. You don't want to know the true me. You don't. You don't. You just want to control me and you just want me to do what you say. And most demonic men, that's all they want, to control you and for you to do what they say. They didn't ask you to think. They didn't even ask you to talk. Some of them don't want you to talk. Some of them wish that you were mute. Some of them wish that you not only was mute, but that you was deaf too. Period. What I'm trying to get rid of is stupid women. And stupid women put intelligent women in the poor situations, unrighteous situations, poor decision making situations, unjustifiable environments. So, a lot of these men, oh, they love to find out that you got a stupid mother. They love to find out if you got a mother that's a hoe. I'm not none of those. I've never been. And these men, they love to try to tell an intelligent woman that she's stupid, that she is not pretty. And then they come back and say, well, you have very low self esteem. Like the mind games. Men, I'm trying to tell you, ladies, especially young ones, men, that's they seem demonic men, not real men. You have to understand that there's a lot of demonic men, and those are the ones that we're trying to get rid of. Stop having kids by these pieces of shit. You know, um, and men are some good liars, and they'll get their friends to lie. They'll get their family members to lie. Listen, stop being part of lies. If a motherfucker can't be real, then you need to tell them, look, then you don't need to be with that person if you can't be real. If they won't like you for who you are, then you know what? You should stop trying. So, I am so tired and I have been getting sick because I have rheumatoid arthritis, was on chemotherapy, and yep, was sick from COVID and lost everything. And very, very tired of dealing with all the situations of these ignorant men that want to try to force you to date them, or want you to, be porn stars. My ex-husband, I don't know, he probably did show a sex tape of, or made one, or and without me knowing. He's a real wicked person like that. Okay, very wicked. And I know that he stole my phone, and my half sister, she the one that helped him. That's why I said these are some wicked ass people that are trying to sell me. I took some pictures and some lingerie for him. And right now I'm overweight because I want to be. And I was sick on top of it. But it seemed like too many men give me too much attention and I don't like it. And I like to be left alone. So I'm not worried about the extra pounds that I've gained and not trying to take them off. So my pictures do look very nice, even after I have all my children. Like I stay in shape, all that. I'm going to get back in shape, but I do not want to be with enough black men are sick. A lot of them, not all of them, most of them, and I don't want to be with none. And I'm tired of them trying to tell me who to date and who to be with, and they try to pass you around. Oh, you fit? Let me try. And none of that here. And I don't got no pimps, and never will. And their behavior makes you want to own a firearm. So, and this is, and then they try to women that have children, sons. They try to get what they want from the women. They try to belittle our male children that are not by them. Some of them even by them. Black men have a lot of issues. Men, period, have a lot of issues. I heard with that kind of situation with trying to belittle their sons or somebody else's to get at the woman. Men have a lot of issues. Need to really go to counseling. So, my ex-husband probably was trying to sell me to some celebrities, okay? Because, like I said, my phone was stolen with those pictures on it, and he probably took it out of his phone, because he had other women probably going through his phone and possibly seen it. Don't know, don't care. But my half sister has no right to have stole my phone to give to him, and then he turned around and then probably showed it to some men is why I have gotten the calls, threats, and harasses that I've had, and I want these ignorant ass motherfuckers to leave me the fuck alone. So, like I said, you really need to pay attention. Just because you have children, that's why, I don't do any drugs. I don't be drunk, all that kind of stuff. So, a lot of stuff, I see, like, my phone came up missing when she came around. She one of the persons I told to borrow that I didn't, that so called needed some book money for college, but then my car got crashed. Do you see what I'm saying? Things add up. Even though you don't want them to, because you don't want to think like that about your family member. But some of us really need to we really have to start thinking like that about our family members. So this is an hour and 13 video now, and I don't want to be bothered with anybody now in my family. I mean, nobody except for my children. And I don't know if they have harassed my son to the point where that's why he has turned on me and not, even support me like he was and should be financially. Like it makes me question him and his placement in this because his family is rotten. His grandmother was dating a dealer, okay, a big time drug dealer in Augusta, Georgia, and watching his children that he had during the relationship on her. She was watching other whores, babies that he had on her, that he cheated on her to have. Do you? Okay. And then my son father ended up shot. But he's a piece of shit. He didn't want to work. He didn't want to do nothing like, and he stopped being a master barber during my relationship to be a drug dealer. Please, I don't understand why. But and it's nasty. He liked to have sex with crackheads. He liked having crackhead ass women. His last baby mama crackhead. His other baby mama was a drug addict. Listen, for whatever reason, they love these crackheads. Women that don't do drugs and are clean, they're the ones they try to do bad and give all kind of diseases and cervical cancer to. I'm trying to listen. Mm-mm. This man was so called a Muslim, but best friend was a gay man, not a gay girl, a gay man. So yeah, he was shot in the head about 10 years ago, and well, what's the year? Almost 10 years ago, I think it was. And hey, you want to date crackheads? Crackheads, he cute. He want to say he didn't. And he didn't tell me that. I had to find out that, and he want to say, yeah, this girl, yeah, stole money from me. You dealing with crackheads? Of course they gonna steal your money. Why do drug dealers like to date crackheads? I don't know. So all I know is that I want this shit out of my life. My stepfather is a demon, and I want him out of my life. My father is a demon for not being a responsible father and failing to, keep me safe and not harm me himself. And for that, these men are going to go to jail. They're going to prison. I should not be in this situation. I should not be in any kind of legal situation. These men are threatening me. These men are harassing me. These men have destroyed my property, and and destroyed my life. And right now, based on all these men that have threatened me, harassed me, and torn up my property, I shouldn't have to work a day in my life based on how much money some of these men make. Do you understand? And still gonna go ahead and complete my college degree because I'm almost done with my nursing degree, trying to go for my doctorate. But what I'm saying is, if this get out of what all I know and who is by all of the people that are bothering me, even if I didn't want to get my degree, I should be really, really well off. Like a big ass house, some name brand, some cars, name brand clothes, all that kind of shit. That's why I said it's about to get real thick here in this atmosphere. If some stuff don't start getting taken care of, if they don't arrest me before this story, like, and that's what they keep trying to do. They keep trying to arrest me so that I can be quiet, so that the truth don't come out. Could you please watch my channel and my video? My information needs to get out there. And like, I don't know what's going on in my family. All I know is my grandmother has been murdered, my uncle has been murdered, my cousin has been murdered, my nephew has been raped, some of his brothers. Look, my sister is a demon, half sister. I don't got no whole sisters. My other half sister is a demon. My brother, half brother, is a demon, and my father's son, he a demon too. He got caught trying to watch children or force children to listen. It is some sick motherfuckers in my family, and I want them out of my life. Okay, out of my life. And my stepfather, he need to learn to keep his hands to himself and stop not just trying to physically abuse me, but sexually abuse. I want him put up under the jail. Do you hear me? That bitch is gross. And my stupid ass mother that want to say she have mental problems, no, she don't. She just a dirty ass whore that's out for money. Some of our, we need to really be honest and turn our parents in. Some of our parents are out for money. Some of our parents had us for money. Okay, let me go check my food real quick. I didn't want you to go to bed. I didn't burn my darn food. I forgot I had food in the oven. But some of our parents, especially with the drug era, you got some of your parents probably owe a real hefty drug bill. Some of us have generational demons. Some of us have right here, right not demons. Some of it came from the plantation where, oh, so listen, you don't think that white man ain't try to keep tabs on us and where we going? His slave, his that some people are sick. Those were like children to me, but slave children, like they were to take care of my children's children's children and children. Do you understand? It was generations of mental illness with white folks, with dealing with us black people and letting us go. We have to really understand what, try to put yourself, don't just watch it on TV, but try to put yourself in some kind of mentality of what it possibly was like. Like after generation to generation, some of them, some of us thought that sickness was normal. Some of us became family members actually for real, and some of them treated only us that thought that was normal as a form. Maybe they'll think that we love them and make them rape their children and make their children rape each other. Listen, mm-mm. Those are called demonic rituals to Baphomet. Mm. Like we really want to be like God is real. There want to be trees. Your best friend that slept with your man, you don't want to call that demonic. Your stepfather that is touching you in your bed at night when your mother go to sleep, that's not demonic. Hmm. So I'm gonna leave this, no, and some people think that demonic shit is funny. That they're so demonic that they think that is It's not a bother to them. This gay stuff is demonic, and then the devil is trying to force us to think that it should be accepted. So a lot. And yeah, so are we true Christians? Do we really believe that there's a God? Or is we calling the devil our God? You have to be real careful with what it is that you accept in your life and then say that you believe that there's a God. Because maybe the God that the universe shall I say, is thinking that you mean is the devil. You have to be real clear about where your energy is going to. Because if you are saying, oh, this coexist and you can't be mean to gay people, it's not what being mean. Being disrespectful. And it's not being disrespectful not to let someone that wants to wear a dress that's a man in my church. That's not. Because it states what in the Bible. So the devil is knocking at your door. And we like it seems like we're okay with opening that door. When you are a Christian, you have to have set morals, and your morals have to be like a mountain. Meaning, mountains don't sway, mountains don't move, mountains do what? They stand very still and very firm, and that's what it is to be a true Christian. That's what it is to be a true Buddhist. And we have allowed the devil to sway our morals, to persuade us to be more open minded to demonic influences. So, I'm going to end with this note because I'm tired. I do got to go to work, but I have to make videos because even if I do happen to get arrested and somebody finds my videos and says, you know what, this right here, this girl should have more than almost 4,000 subscribers, and every one of her videos should be watched and shared, and her story need to be on the news, and people need to see that she innocent. If that black soap opera lady that married a guy named The Rock. It was a show called The Rock, and I don't like him. I don't trust him. And he later made a movie that was really sick and twisted with starred in that Holly Berry, and that's some of the stuff that men was actually doing in mental hospitals to women. Do you understand? And raping women and labeling us crazy and trying to commit us into hospital because we didn't want to do what they said. Men are very demonic and conniving. Not all of them, a lot of them. Not all, most. Okay. So if you have that in your mindset, then we can change this world and get rid of the devil. Okay. So, but he later starred in a couple of popular movies. One was with Holly Berry, and I think it's called, was it Gothica? Gothic? It was the girl. A girl passed away from a mental hospital, and she kept haunting some of the female mental ward people. Oh, and he played in another movie. Um, was it not Boys in the Hood? Um, Menace to Society. He played in Menace to Society, and he also had a show called The Rock, where his brother was this leech, and his father, and his wife. He was a garbage man. Well, he's so called said he was innocent, and then came out later to be a celebrity and starred in a lot of movies. Me, I'm trying to tell you that, I'm innocent. And this is what they like to fuck up our innocent people lives, because we could have been out there in the world teaching so many people, and this world could be a lot different. And, I'm trying to put information out that we do need to be picketing our radio stations for playing, songs like Nicki Minaj at 8 o'clock in the morning while we're trying to drive our kid to school. Those weren't that kind of music wasn't played until at 10 p.m. at night. You have to force the devil out your house, out your life, you know, by being strong, by being persistent, by being committed, because and that's why they try to hit us with all these different drug eras, because what do they do? Makes you so busy about trying, if I had a daughter was on drugs, what I gotta do? Take care of all of her freaking kids. The grandmother mother stage, where all of the grandmothers were actually like the mothers and had to care for the crackhead children. The devil tries to stop us. It keeps throwing roadblocks. And, you know, drugs and the rap songs. What do rap songs say? How much drugs they do. What do 2 Chainz say? I'm so high like a crack addict. Do you know there's young people out here that are smoking crack? Those rap songs are really, you know, influential. People really do. These young people, they listen to these rappers. Why? I don't know. Because a lot of them, there's so many are so ignorant. And these white people, they don't. A lot of them just listen to it. They don't bring that shit into their life or their home. Some of them do. It's starting to backfire, and some of their houses are, you know, starting to get messed up with that meth. That meth got them white folks going. Mm-hmm. But, I guess that's what they get for doing, putting black folks on crack. But vice versa, the devil is the devil. The devil has no color. And that's what we need to understand, is that the devil comes in all kind of colors, all kind of images. And it is bisexual or gay, and tries to influence the other by acting bisexual. People need to do their research on Satanism and not be scared of it because you're Christian or Buddhist, but to really research the devil. People are so scared. But you have to understand that this is what you have to battle. So you need to learn, just like that book say, the art of war. You need to learn what the devil's tactics are. We need to learn what our weaknesses are. And we need to force the devil and his demons out of our life. And you have people that are in church that are the devil's demons. Listen, you Christians, we have to stop walking around with blindfolds. So, we and then this color thing, just because it's a black person that go, doesn't mean that they can't be demonic. We think, it's a lot of black people want you to think that white people are the devil and demonic, and but we need to research about slavery and how it all began. To each culture, to each his own. So, you know, I've given enough information to prove that I'm innocent to these courts. And whoever is paying this court a lot of money, they're paying them a lot of money to harass me. Okay. So, in a minute, like I said, things are going to get real serious because some people are okay with being pushovers and are okay with being picked on and just feel like, I just can't win. I just feel hopeless. And then some people are like Al Pacino. Okay. You come in and you know what I'm saying? Period. Close curtains. Mhm. You want to see a show? You about to. So, I want my father's wife and her family to leave me alone. And I mean that. Some of these women, they come from families where they have men that, if they say something, then the men will say, okay, whatever, we'll take care of it. Then you got some families where they got lame men, and, you got strong women, and these lame men take money to try to tear down a strong woman that got all these morals and a sense, but then the weak one that has the dummies on the arm want to say, I'm get you find out information because so I can copy off of her by pushing her down her head in the dirt. It's some wicked ass bitches too. It really is. It is some wicked ass bitches. I even met a guy that told me that his mother used to have sex with him. What Malachi York brought, and he is the epitome of the Willie Lynch. And it's just so, sad that, because like, I don't want to say it's funny, that my ex husband's father name is Willie. Mm. And his family act like The black men that act like Willie Lynches. Every black woman that I've heard that have children by his family members have been beat. Including his mother that cheated with, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, right? So yeah, these black men, turned to be Willie Lynches, beating on the black woman, beating on their children, raping their wives and women, raping their children. The black community is sick and is in need of a lot of help. And, some people don't want to say it, don't want to get out in the open that black people have a lot of issues. Well, we came from slavery. Why would we, to think realistic here, you know what I'm saying? We should think realistic if we want to be in a realistic place, right? If you want to be respected and you want to be looked at in a realistic way, then you should be realistic and open up about all the problems that we really have and face and deal with in our society. So, um, it's just something how I was set up, and you know, and it's like, you don't want to think that your family would set you up, but a lot of us, we really, really, really need to understand that there's a devil here on this earth, and that is some in each state, in each country, and demons. And Malachi York is if he not the Antichrist or the devil, then he is a very large demon. And this man here cried. I seen him watch a video of this Malachi York. Didn't hear about him before that. And he sat there and cried about this man that was found guilty for raping children. He sat there and cried and said that this man shouldn't. Bitch. His followers are so sick. So sick. And now they're hiding in other black organization groups like Hebrew Israelites and Black Panthers. And the Black Panthers tried to start up again. Just, like, really, some of these black people are so demonic that our law system is too lenient. That man should be put to death. This man should be put to death. Any man that has destroyed children's lives should be put to death. We need to reinforce the legal injection. We need to reinforce the lie detector. My ex-husband told me, and I don't know if it's true, but he said he passed the lie detector test. But then he told me later that he murdered his baby mama that was on the news, found in a burning house, shot in the head. So if he passed, then who was it that lied for him? Because I'm This nigga acts nervous when I come in the room and ain't even done. Listen, I'm so hungry. That water tastes like food. And I burnt my dinner. And then the pizza that I made earlier, my kid said he saw a fly on it. It's so warm down here. I don't know how a fly got in my house, but ruined my fucking pizza. And now I burnt my burritos, chimichangas, or whatever you want to call it, on this camera, making a video to make people leave me alone. This guy told me he couldn't have children. Please do not. This guy is in North Carolina. He followed me here and very sick individual. Lied about that he could have children. He couldn't have children, but I ended up pregnant. I got rid of it. I took something and got rid of it, and because I don't want any more children. A lot of these men ain't even worth you women. Look, you need what you need to do, and go to the banks because trying to be in a relationship and trying to have, I'm trying to tell you, I see why. I don't see why these women are gay, but I see why these women are going to sperm banks and having children. I understand completely. And I haven't said that I don't and never did. But what I'm saying is that more of you probably want to decide that you should. At least it's safer. You know, you don't have no disease or ain't gonna catch no disease, and you could pick the characteristics of what you think your baby's gonna look like and all that kind of stuff. Sex and color, whatever. But these men, these gay men, this man is gay. Okay. These gay men are trying to antagonize straight women, Christian women. And I don't, gay men have it out for Christian women. I guess because we wouldn't allow for so long these men around our children and in the churches, which just states it in the Bible. So I don't give a fuck. The men and the women, we want y'all gay asses the fuck out of our life. Do you understand what I'm saying? Mm. And these gay men have been attacking straight women and trying to have us make us have children with them, and then all of us down the line they want to say that oh they're gay now. Look what happened with the Kardashians. Caitlyn Jenner now. Okay, so um, and my mother, when did she become gay? Did she have a baby by a straight? Possibly, I don't know. I think my father's gay based on his behavior and how he acts and stuff. Some of these motherfucking gay people are having children for the devil. The LGBT is a demonic code. That's for the devil. Do you understand? So giving your child to the devil as a sacrifice, innocent sacrifices. That shit is real. Do you know this nigga? That's what he was doing up. Look. I seen, and I'm gonna tell you, be careful about tarot cards because you never know the outside energies and what may be in your field of space. So make sure that you do a cleansing and a prayer before you do tarot cards. But this person right here, my brother, he does. So have brother coming over my house acting crazy, does tarot cards, and this nigga do too. And So this guy right here, they're into that necromancy stuff. Have to be careful with what guys are into what and how this guy is one of Malachi York's demons. This woman, she Malachi York demon. Malachi York cult believes in gay people. He's the devil. My father is in Malachi York. These, if you hear anything about Nawabians, Black Muslims, Hebrew Israelites, these are all cults that are involved with Nawabians, Black Freemasons. Some of them. And like I said, Malachi York is a person that should be lethally injected and put to rest. R. Kelly should have never been let out of prison. You see how they put one demon away and then P. Diddy and then they take one out? R. Kelly should never had been released. You have no idea how many young, I'm from Detroit. You have no idea what's to talk about him on the streets. How many young girls' lives he ruined. How many parents were selling their daughters to this man. R. Kelly gay too. Jay Z, he gay too. My ex husband found out he gay. Mm. His stepmother told me that his father was gay. This guy here know why being too. All of them mistreat black women too. He done cheated on his wife. I don't know how many times. Everybody at the sheriff department knows it, and she's still with him and having his kids after he cheated on her. And he, like I done told her, that's what he said to me. He said she don't know how to do what I asked her to do. I'm gonna keep on cheating. The same one that wanted to try to put my name in the dirt and say that my son tried to fuck his son when his son was trying to make my son fuck him. I heard and seen everything. That's why I said this bitch is the demon. Mm-mm. The truth about it is, parents need to discuss sexuality and sex at a very young age and be careful about what it is that they let their children see, even if it's PG-13. I still sit down and watch PG-13 stuff with my children because I want to see what they're learning. What are they teaching my child? Like, just don't put them in front of a box. That's the idiot box, right? That's what it used to be called. So, are we the idiots for just sitting our kids in front of the TV without trying to see what is being played on the idiot box? Perhaps to y'all, not me. So, anyways, this man should be put in prison. Not only did I catch him, my sister caught him, and a family member, and it's caught him sitting watching porno with his children, and then he's calling child protective services trying to get. This is why I said the legal system is so fucked up, bitch. It is. I'm so sick of this demonic ass shit. This man sat watching porno, but since we're, I tell him, please don't do that shit no more in front of me, or behind my back, or if you thought I wasn't gonna come in the room, or if you thought I wasn't gonna never come in the room, don't you ever do that shit. And that was the major reason why I divorced him. And it's like when your family tries to tear up your property behind your back, force not help you pay your bills because you haven't been with him for a while, and then look, what they say, don't even ask me for no money. Mm-mm. This man is sick, and it's like people don't want to trust me or believe me. But then when you have, did you like when you start? I'm like, have you seen anything? I start asking them because I'm like, this shit is crazy. These motherfuckers are hiding his mail with child support papers from a different from different baby mamas coming to my house when I'm at work. Listen, that's how these some of these men trying to move their family members in the household with you so they can go get the mail from the baby mamas of other kids that they got coming to their house. Mm. So his family members confessed it. Something is wrong with them, and they did see some of the stuff that I was talking about. I'm like, well, I want people to know because when I leave him and then my window end up busted, that'll stop happening. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? That's why I said, listen, I'm so fucking sick of this shit. You black people are sick with trying to make people stay together. Y'all are sick. It didn't work out because it ain't meant to work out. It didn't work out because, oh, you got some, children together. So what, bitch? This bitch is a liar. Okay? And I want you to leave me alone. And this is the type of stuff that you wonder why a few people went night night for a long time instead of just one. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Mind your own business. Black folks need to learn how to mind their own business when you're supposed to. When it's stupid shit like this, you mind your own business. She left you for a good reason. Don't bother me about it. I'm not gonna try to help get her back. Period. Mhm. Now, if you put your hands on her for no reason, but that's not what was happening. They knew this bitch and me. Listen, they knew it, but didn't want to step in lines with that. But to help the nigga bust my window out. It is some black ignorant people, families. That's why I don't even want to be bothered with my own race half the time. And it's like I'm on this camera because there's so many of my race dealing with what I'm dealing with that I want you to know how to go about it. Make videos. That way, just in case you have a witness, if people want to tell lies, you may be telling the wrong person your story to. But guess what? I didn't tell my story to however many people is gonna watch this so that you know the truth. And do you know the police told me that when he cut my computer cords and stuff up for me while I was going to college to stop me from doing my final exams and stuff, or um, you're married. Well, that's his property too. How I bought this cord. It's my computer. I got this with my grant money that the government gave me. This isn't his. We didn't buy this together. This ain't no together purchase. Do you? Well, y'all married. It's nothing we can do about it. Bitch. Mm-mm-mm. These police are demons to black people. Black women, they're demons to us. You have no idea how many nights I've stood up crying, trying not to put dirt on his face. To the point where I'm tired now and I'm sick and I'm not about to end my life my children, those are my children. I want to enjoy spending time with them. They need to know what happened. People need to stop telling lies to their children and let them know how sick that other parent is. Mental health is very real, and why people end up missing. Okay, and my son, I don't know what all he's been through, my older son, but I do know that it's a lot that he's not telling me. And we do need to get some tests ran to see. I was told that the children that this man older daughter that's legally illegal to have dated my son, his daughter, I heard have children, that my son was forced to have children with her. No, this is what I'm talking about, the sick shit that happens in black people's lives that try to go under the radar and then pop up, want to pop up later. No, this man need to be in prison. His daughter need to be in prison. Period. And this man and my brother and my father and my stepfather need to be in prison too for letting it occur. Period. Okay. So either the law officials want to check out my description where it says my email address is, and I'm trying, because this America is communist. They don't want to tell you that, but it is. Because you're not allowed to say certain things. That means you're communist. It's not freedom of speech. Please understand that, people. That this is not freedom of speech. America is not freedom of speech. America is communist, and that's also what they've been doing behind closed doors, turning this into a communist country, like they did China. Mm-mm. So, because they don't want you to say certain things, and you can't be. But so you want me to be sociopathic, right? You want me to be a sociopath. Don't express how you don't know. I know your ex-husband's tearing up everything, and he keeps calling the court on you, and you can't take your kids to school, and now they're in truancy for attendance. I know. What do you? Is that what? What did you say? You want me to what? You want me to help you? I don't know about that. That's America.